Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I'm Lisa Marie, and you've just tuned in to Bank Life. If this is your first time viewing my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment. It would be greatly appreciated, and to keep the algorithm pushing out this particular video. I'm going to try to not get too excited on this particular video because I'm being told that sometimes I could get a little too loud on my video. Okay, so at home. So I will try not to contain myself today. So this is part 2 and the Queen of DNA. All right, let's get back to the video.
Talk one at a time so we understand this. What was the nature of the relationship between you and Miss Autry's son?
That's my husband.
That's your yes, your husband.
My husband.
So he's still your husband.
Get married
Yes,
to
ma'am.
you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Cause I got
Okay.
a phone call. I was getting married down the street from my house. So I was on my way walking down there to start the marriage. And my friend, that's why I was going out to go start the wedding.
She tried to stop the wedding, Your Honor. She tried to stop the wedding.
Way too close so you can get married to him.
She tried to stop the wedding.
Okay, as you can see, the dynamics between these two are crazy. And she's talking so fast, and she's like, hey, the dynamics is just crazy. With the paternal grandmother, that's Miss Autry, and her daughter-in-law is Miss Martin. Okay, so that for y'all that didn't see part 1 as of yet, the paternal grandmother, Miss Autry, the alleged paternal grandmother, and her daughter-in-law, Miss Martin. All right, let's get back to the video.
Miss Autry, I missed all of that. Okay, wait a minute. And look, you can't talk that fast, then turn to the side. I can't even read your lips. I felt like I was at an auction or something. I was like, what? Okay.
I was raising my hand.
What? You was about to bid?
Yeah.
Well, let me explain it to you.
Okay, so as you can see, as she gets more emotional, she's talking fast and so forth. But when you really think about it, if you were in this situation, it's really, it's really sad that the daughter-in-law doesn't have a good relationship with the mother-in-law, with her husband's mother. And now she's even at paternity court where the alleged paternal grandmother is saying, but rightfully so. How many of y'all believe it's rightfully so that the paternal grandmother should be able to say, listen, I want to be sure that the child that my son is raising is his? Is there anything wrong with that? That she said, listen, I just want to make sure that the son or daughter, because in this case is a daughter, 2-year-old Skylah, is raising is his child. Is there anything wrong with that? Because after all, she's going to take some financial responsibility on when, because you know how grandparents are. They go and buy little knickknacks for the child, go and buy Pampers, go and buy milk, and, you see something at the store, you want to grab it. Come on. If to y'all grandmothers out there who be picking up stuff, picking up things here, picking up things there for the grandchild. So you do take on a financial responsibility for the grandchild as well as the father. All right, let's get back to the video.
No, really. Explain to me what's going
I got
on.
a phone call that she was getting married down the street from my house. So I got out of my bed and I started walking down the street to where she was getting married at. A friend seen me walking and she offered me a ride.
How did you find out she was getting married?
Someone called me and told me.
Your son didn't tell you?
No, he didn't tell me. He didn't want me to know because he know I would have stopped
it. Okay, and you.
All right, so not only has it gotten this bad, but it's where she would stop their wedding from even, because she's already married now, so they're going back and they talk about. And how many of y'all believe this? This is chaotic for a child to have to be brought up in this particular type of environment. How many of y'all know that this is serious because the child is affected by all of this? You know, so you got the alleged paternal grandmother, the the child's mother, all this chaos around a 2-year-old. The 2-year-old is going through their terrible twos already, plus the dynamics of all the chaos that's going on around it. It's a shame that they should even be going through all of this. Let's get back to the video.
Got that call, you were in the bed, then you did what?
I got up, I got dressed, and I started walking up the street, and a friend seen me walking, and she said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "To stop this wedding." So she gave me a ride, and she dropped me off. So I'm up there trying to stop the wedding, and they take her
Crazy.
to another location where they can get married.
Oh, you have to move locations because of Miss Autry?
She's crazy, Your Honor. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
So
She's
what
crazy.
happened? She comes to the wedding, and what do you say at the wedding?
They didn't even get to do it. She jumped in.
Again, this is so unhealthy. And how many of y'all feel sorry for the daughter-in-law? Let me know in the comments if you feel sorry for the daughter-in-law. Because this is crazy to have to be in this type of... And is she mental? There's a paternal... Do you feel, in your estimation, when, has some mental challenges? Do you feel the paternal grandmother has some mental challenges? Or may have some mental challenges just based on parts of the video that you're seeing here today.
Another
We
car and
left.
they took her to Oak Cliff to
She
get married.
left.
So you all left your own wedding venue
Yes, Your Honor.
and moved to a different location.
She's crazy, Your Honor.
But
Your
you
Honor.
all ended up getting married on that day anyway.
Yes, Your
In
Honor.
another location.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your whole wedding party follow you? Now
Yes,
I'm
Your Honor.
curious.
Yes, they did.
But with Miss Autry trailing behind, well, I don't get how that worked.
I didn't have no choice. I ain't had no car. If I'd had a car, I went right on behind them. And there wouldn't have been no wedding.
She's crazy, Your Honor.
So you've never cared for Miss Martin?
It ain't so much as I never cared for Miss Morton. It's just that she has been very disrespectful from
She's
day
the
one. When I
same
first...
way. I mean, what do you...
All right, so we see here that there are other layers of this, right? So she's saying, hey, she's been disrespectful. And so now we see, okay, let's find out what's really going on.
want me to do? You disrespect me all the time.
Well, you came into my home and disrespected me.
But you disrespected me first, Miss
Oh,
Autry.
no.
You kept
You did
disrespecting
it.
me. You kept
You came to
disrespecting
my
me.
house.
You never
told me
showed
you was
me
pregnant.
any
I told you
respect.
you was lying.
Wait, one
And
at a time. I want to hear how this started. Miss Autry, you say, go ahead.
She told me that she was pregnant, and I told her she was lying because my son had been gone for a while, and he came back. And she said that she didn't have intimate with him the first week he was at home. And I went to the hospital where she was. I was put at the hospital.
All right, so basically she feels, hey, you know what? You already was pregnant. This is not to kind of sum it up before. I'm not even able to play the video on YouTube. But to say, hey, to sum it up, this is not my son's child. I don't really believe that it's my son's child. And there was some little disrespects here and there. So that's basically it, right? And this is not my son's child. But of course, there's a chance it could be, and there's a chance it couldn't be. But you'll have to wait to the next parts to find out if it is her son. Believe I'm gonna do this in another 2-part video. So it might be her son. It might be a 1-part or a 2-part video. It might be a son. It might not be her son. Stay tuned, okay? I'm Lisa Marie. I'm going to put this as a playlist so you'll be able to check it out in the parts behind each other. I'm Lisa Marie. Thank you so much for tuning in to Bank Life. We're just taking a look at paternity as it affects finances. Okay, thank you for tuning in.